Here we have a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle from Clementoni. This is a gradient, as you can see. I'll flip to the side and then you can even see it says gradient there. And it's 27 1/5 inch wide by 19 2/3 inches tall. Overall, this really is not a difficult puzzle. Even if you look at this and think this is a really difficult puzzle, it took my wife and I about 6 hours from when I sliced the plastic off to when we put in the last piece. I did time it. And we had a couple little mini breaks, and she would leave sometimes and come back. So it took about 6 hours. You could probably, if you don't want to spend that much time, do about 3 hours or so per day, but that mileage will vary based off of how good you are at putting things together, how hard and diligently you want to work on it. We are not, hardcore puzzle people. We don't do these every day. We do a couple puzzles every winter, and that's about it. But what makes this a little bit easier than maybe a solid gradient is all the little lines in between. Just kind of a tip for getting it done is I started around a border and worked on an entire color. I separated it out into colored piles and then worked around the border areas kind of out to begin with. And most of the time I actually didn't refer to this because looking at this just confused me more. So I just kind of find like dark blues and a little bit lighter blues and so forth until I eventually got into greens, and I'd move to greens and go from darker greens. So I kind of worked from the corners in towards that middle. And it was a lot of fun to work on this puzzle. It's the first puzzle of this type that I have ever done. So yeah, a gradient, prismatic gradient, 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. I like it a lot.